Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Hello, everyone. So I really wasn't a big fan of the footage that I got at the top of the parking garage at the Alamo Drafthouse South Lamar. Not because it didn't work visually, but just because we're advertisers and sort of. So I'm gonna try to intercut some of that footage with this footage. So here we go. ForceFed San Antonio is out here at South by Southwest in Austin. For those of you who don't know, South by Southwest is a leading premier technology, entertainment, networking event that gets to bog down Austin traffic every year. So we're getting to indulge in a little bit of that. Let's move on to some semi-relevant news for you. Austin media giant Rooster Teeth has kicked the bucket. The official statement consists of talk of how the current digital media landscape has changed in such a way that both advertisers and consumer direction isn't really supporting it anymore. I used to follow them very closely back in the day when I would watch Red vs. Blue, the RT Shorts, which I was a big fan of, and Achievement Hunter. At some point, Rooster Teeth moved in a direction that I wasn't necessarily as interested anymore, so I found a home with something like Funhouse and Cow Chop and Sugar Pine 7, 2 out of the 3 of which I think are dead. Maybe even Funhouse now that Rooster Teeth is gone. In lighter news, one of the former employees of Rooster Teeth, Nathan Zellner, also known as Andy the Bomb, has premiered a movie here at South by Southwest this year that he directed with his brother. It's called Sasquatch Sunset, produced by Ari Aster. It stars Jesse Eisenberg and Riley Keough as, you guessed it, Sasquatches. This film features beautiful visuals from the director of photography, Mike Galakis, who you may know from It Follows, or Under the Silver Lake, or Jordan Peele's Us, and there's also a mind-blowing score from The Octopus Project. Everything about the movie to me works out super well. It's got a bunch of gross-out humor that I think is pretty good and works fairly well. So definitely check it out if you get the chance. It comes out on April 12th. Now for a resurrection of sorts. A year or two ago, a company based out of Austin here called Mondo got acquired by Funko and was sort of subsequently destroyed. For those of you who don't know, Mondo was basically a sort of pop culture thing down here that was associated with the Alamo Drafthouse, which got purchased a couple years ago. Now Mondo is known for limited edition collectibles and screen prints and vinyls and stuff. Well, like a phoenix from the ashes, Made by Mutant has come to retake the title as a sort of pop culture king here in Austin. Now, a majority of the people in Made by Mutant and the connections of Made by Mutant are former Mondo creatives who say that they formed this from a sort of therapy session that they were doing with each other over the last couple months, weeks, years. Fortunately, I was able to run into one of the co-founders of Made by Mutant at a South by Southwest panel about physical media in music film. His name was Mo Shafiq, who, funnily enough, I've got confused with the comedian Mo Rocca. As it turns out, for some reason, I thought Mo Shafiq was Mo Rocca, who is just someone who was a star on NPR's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me from the early days of when I used to listen. And so it was a pretty fun conversation when I asked him about that, and he kind of just did this. A simple Google would have solved this issue very easily, but I decided to choose ignorance. Anyways, for those of you who are still here and still watching, thank you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe out there.